Yuan wants to swap out real quick, see if he'll let me try out the Dyna. Anyway, there you have it, the Honda CB919. Not my bike, obviously, so I'd have to spend some time getting used to it, but cool bike, super comfortable. That's kind of the big thing about this. It's like, if you want a fast bike, but you also want comfort, then I feel like that's where that Honda CB919 comes into play. Cool if I do a quick spin on this?
Yeah.
Hey, that thing's smooth, dude. It's crazy. All right. All right, we did the 919. Shout out John's Moto Garage. I'm here with Yuan. This is a 2001. Oh, this is like a way better setup than my bike. Is this thing like a little bit smaller or what? I don't know. Anyway, this is a 2001 Harley Davidson lowrider. Ooh, I like this. 2001 Harley Davidson lowrider. This is my buddy Yuan's bike. I believe this is the 88 cubic inch. Basically bone stock as far as the motor goes. He just has some bolt-ons, you know, the bars, the suspension. Dang, this thing is nice, man. This does not feel close to as big as my Dyna. I feel like my Street Bob, or I should say my Street Bob. My Street Bob feels like a little bit bigger and kind of almost too much for me. This feels like a much better fit. Much better fit. I won't dare mess around with trying to wheelie it. It's not my bike, and I'm notorious for messing up Harleys, or at least messing up my Harley. But man, holy smokes, this thing is really, really nice. I may have to end up getting something like this. Everything about it just feels a little bit more like it fits me better. Hey dude, this thing fits me way better than the Street Bob. My bike's been out of commission for like a month or so, so I haven't been riding it. I'm waiting for a new outer primary because I cracked my old one. But this bike just feels, it just feels better, man. I shouldn't say it feels better, it feels, well, yeah, it feels, I don't know. I don't know what it is about this. It feels like it fits me better. The bike fits me better. The bars come back better. Interesting. That's very interesting. I've never ridden one of these older Dynas, and I like it. I have to say I like it. I've been looking for a second Dyna possibly to add to the garage, and this one seems like a good one. I don't think Yuan's selling it though. He got this thing for cheap. I don't know if he wants to share that or not, but he got this thing. He got a smoking deal on it. But anyway, like when I jump on my Street Bob, I'm a little bit intimidated to do, like, you know, trying to drift it, and it just feels a little big for me, a little overwhelming. This thing, from where the mid controls are placed to how the bars come back to me, all of that feels much better. Just overall a much better fit for me. Yeah, it is interesting. You just get such different feels between a sport bike and a cruiser, and depending what you as an individual is looking for in your riding experience, you know, you could totally justify one or the other. It's not that one's better than the other. You just gotta find the bike that works for you. But yeah, back to back riding the Honda CB919 and then jumping on the Harley. Ooh, even though the 919 is faster and more powerful, and even though the handling on that, you know, is obviously more refined, I'm kind of leaning towards the Harley. I haven't ridden mine in a long time, and this is satisfying that itch. Anyway, I think I'm going to start looking for like an 0102 Dyna lowrider. I like this thing. Plus you got the little highway pegs here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't know if the dimensions, I don't know how different the dimensions are on this compared to my Dyna Street Bob, but this thing just fits me way better. I really can't figure out what it is. I know they have, like, I think the front end on this is more narrow, and the fork tubes aren't as beefy. I don't know if these bikes are a little bit lighter. I don't know what it is, but I gotta start looking into it, because there's a lot about this bike that makes it a much better ride.